Hi wine friends, and happy Wine Wednesday. If you are new, I'm Allie from A Glass After Work. Thanks for joining. Today I'm going to share two Halloween wines that I received as a sample. Both are from Bogle Vineyards and they're their Phantom series. One's a white, one's a red. So why don't we just dig on in? I'm going to start with the Chardonnay. It's a 2017 100% Chardonnay. It does spend a little bit of time in oak, and from what I could see online, it looks like it retails for somewhere around the $19–20 range. And we'll give it a pour. My fun wine charm from Simply Charmed to bring in the holiday. And then look at that golden, kind of yellow, bright yellow color in there. Oh, and that is a bright, bright nose. Lots of tropical fruits. Definitely getting some mango, some guava. I would say I'm also getting some stone fruits, some apricots, and bright peaches. And a little bit of baked apple too, which is perfect, right? Baked apples definitely remind me of the season. There's a lot of flavor going on in this nose. All right, why don't we give it a sip? Cheers. Definitely some creaminess. Lots of pears and apples on the nose with a little bit of mango. Kind of has that little bit of that smoothie, kind of like yogurty mango apple smoothie thing happening. Well, I would say it's good, solid, good acidity. I would say it's more in the medium body, so definitely a heavier wine. I think it's quite enjoyable. I really like this. I don't know how well it goes with Halloween candy like Skittles or anything like that, although it might go all right with it. But I would say this is a good fall if you're a white wine drinker trying to transition your way into fall wines, but don't really do the red wines. This to me, it's a heavier body. It's got a lot more going on. This to me would be a nice kind of fall transition type of white wine. We sit outside and for Halloween we give away candy on our porch. We end up with like over 200 kids every year, and we usually will sit outside, make some chilies in the crock pot, and just since there's such a flow of kids coming all the time, we don't even get to come back inside. So we're just hanging outside, drink some wine, listen to Halloween music. I don't tend to drink white wine with my chili, so I don't think this would go that well with that. But like I said, if you're a white wine drinker, fall white wine drinker, this would be, I think, a good option. And with that, why don't we take a look at the red? So this red wine is a blend. It's going to be 44% Petit Syrah, 44% Zinfandel, two of my favorite grapes, 10% Merlot, and then 2% Cabernet Sauvignon. So it's gonna, my guess is this is gonna be a nice big wine. So I'm excited about that. Definitely good for fall. And part of what's so fun about these wines too, I showed you the label and all, but the other thing about these wines is that the label is actually an augmented reality. So it does some fun things. If you download the app, you can see how it has that flame. It does some other fun things in terms of playing some movies and really kind of just enjoyable interactive wine experience, which I think is particularly fun for Halloween and for wines like this, where they're good wines, but they're also particularly good this time of year. And in case you're not familiar, Bogle Vineyards it's a large large winery. Bogle in Scottish means like goblin or specter, or like Bogart. If anybody watches the Harry Potter movies and you talked about Bogarts, the Bogart is another name would be the Bogle. So Bogle Vineyards Phantom series wine, like it just, like I said, it all comes together, right? So I'm gonna taste the red. You can see I have a different Simply Charmed on here for my the fun little blue-haired zombie girl. And look at that deep purple. Look at that deep purple. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a good bodied wine here. Oh, and that nose, this just beautiful. So all of what you would expect, like blackberries and blueberries, also getting a lot of those baking spices, cinnamon and nutmeg, and a little bit of smokiness to it, which is really nice. I think some black plums, some cedar. There is definitely a lot going on in this wine. Ooh, all right, let's give it a taste. Cheers. So this wine has got really good body, really good tannins. I'm feeling that gum pull, but what's really nice is that the acidity isn't too high. So I'm not feeling like burn going down. Sometimes that happens, especially with the Petite Syrahs and Zinfandels. They're so big and they can be so alcoholic that it gets to be too much. This is not like that at all. And it does have it's a 14.5% ABV, so it's got good alcohol, but it's just well integrated. But oh, this is just, it's lovely. It's an easy drinker. It is perfect for fall. This is like good sit out by a fire. This is exactly what I'm gonna want for that crock pot chili while we're sitting outside. Plus, I suspect it's gonna go pretty well if you want to snack on a Twix while you're handing out candy. I think this might go well with that. So I'd love to know, how do you celebrate Halloween? Do you give out candy? Do you kind of hide inside? And are you drinking wine? Are you drinking beer? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you have on tap for Halloween. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate those. If you aren't already a subscriber, you can do that by clicking on the icon or on the button down below. But don't forget, also click on the bell because it will notify you when I upload a new video, which is going to be every Wine Wednesday. And if you are looking for a recommendation, you can find one right there. Thanks for joining and happy Wine Wednesday. Cheers.